Hej, witam was bardzo serdecznie w piątym odcinku Rise of the Argonauts. Tutaj widzimy się tym razem na ekranie mapy i tutaj są dwa punkty. Złoty punkt to pewnie nasze aktualne główne zadanie, natomiast jest tutaj też punkt taki niebieskawy i to mi się wydaje, że to jest właśnie odpowiedź Pytasza i Zosaim? Nie wiem, jak to dokładnie przeczytać. Pytasz, chciałbyś poznał jego żonę Zosaim. Porozmawiaj z parą w parku na północ od targowiska. I myślę, że najpierw udamy się do tego tak mi się wydaje, że to jest właśnie zadanie poboczne, aktywność poboczna, a później udamy się do zadania głównego. Czyli musimy przejść przez tę bramę na początek. O ile dobrze odczytuję mapę. Tutaj z Anaxagorasem rozmawialiśmy ostatnio. Ciekawe, czy tutaj będą jakieś postacie poboczne, z którymi będziemy mogli też porozmawiać jeszcze.
The story of the mad King Bocian. He decreed that all statues in his honor be made of ice. Knowing that no great king outlives his works, he wanted to be the first.
Dobrze, którędy teraz? Nie mam pojęcia. Spróbuję w tym kierunku. Jak to się pokazuje na mapie? Czyli tędy i najbliższą drogą w prawo. O ile dobrze odczytuję mapę.
They say a Mycenaean never loses in battle. They either win or achieve a glorious death.
Fajnie, że ci nasi towarzysze tak często.
The slums, market and docks lie beyond. Do you seek entry?
I do.
Let them through! Our orders are to give you free passage on Mycenae.
Kontynuując, fajne jest to, że nasi towarzysze często coś powiedzą podczas naszej tutaj przechadzki po Mykenach. Buduje to bardzo fajny klimat. Teraz pytanie, gdzie dokładnie mam ich szukać? O, możemy porozmawiać z kupcem.
You look a little peaked. How about something to take the edge off? I'll lard a pig's tripe with fresh clover and then bury it until the next full moon.
Tak to lubi.
Look! Many fine things!
Dużo pięknych rzeczy. Fajne wtedy mieli plakaty.
That shield you carry, so old and battered. I have many that would serve you better. I doubt it. This shield was my father's, as it was his father's before him. The blood of my ancestors is on this shield, and that makes it strong. It may be old and battered, as you say, but it has never broken. May it always be so.
Słaby kupiec.
This market is a temple for those who worship money.
U mnie na targu to by już pokazał 10 targ i powiedział, każda jest lepsza. Przymierz.
Forrest, how long will you persist in trying to claim what isn't yours? You've been repaid everything that was your due, and you'll not see one coin more than that.
You swindler! I'll tell everyone what type of business you run. That vase was mine. And if you sold it to another, then the profit is mine.
Excuse me. Can either of you point me toward the stork?
The stork? No. But I know a man just as dishonest. His name is Hegestratus.
Leave off, Forrest. It's you who tries to swindle me.
What's at issue here?
A simple case of fraud. Any honest man would agree with me. A week ago, I paid this charlatan for a vase he claimed he was to receive by ship. The ship comes and goes, and I see no vase. Instead, he returns my money and says the vase never arrived.
And it didn't. Not the vase I thought I was selling you. We agreed on a vase from Knossos. There was only an Athenian vase in that shipment.
Was there a formal agreement?
Indeed, there was. The contract is quite clear. Hegestratus agrees to deliver unto Forus a decorative vase due to arrive in the next shipment. Since there was only a single vase in the shipment, that is the vase in question.
We both spoke of a specific item, and you know it.
We'll see how the guild interprets it. I filed a complaint yesterday.
As have I. Justice will prevail for us. You'll find yourself in the arena before long.
Is this what you do? When the bargain doesn't go your way, you change the terms?
You know as well as I. You know as well as I what was agreed. It's you who tries to claim what isn't yours.
Nie do końca rozumiem, co jest problem. Gościu się wykłóca o wazę, której nie zamówił, bo tam była inna waza. Sprzedawca oddał mu pieniądze i nadal mu nie pasuje, bo chciałby teraz inną wazę. Czy ja w ogóle dobrze idę? Już dawno ich minąłem. Ale teraz mam 3 punkty. Fajnie by było, gdyby była tutaj minimapa jakaś. Ale chyba nie ma. Raczej nie. Powinniśmy przejść przez targ. I tutaj gdzieś przy wyjściu oni będą. Tak czy nie? Tak, gdzieś tutaj mają być. Naprawdę byli tutaj? Pytasz? Tak, tutaj są.
King Jason, thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Pythias told me how you saved him. Our debts are erased, and we're leaving this place forever.
We make for far-off Massalia to the west. With your help, we have new life.
Now, if only Hera would bless us with a child, all our prayers would be answered.
May Hera bless you with the gift you seek. Farewell to you both.
Ciekawe, czy ich jeszcze spotkamy.
Greetings. I am Lysias, adjudicator of the Merchants Guild of Mycenae. May I be of service?
Do you know a man called the Stork? I hear he conducts his affairs in the marketplace.
No, and I don't care to. The guard will catch up to him sooner or later. Smuggling, failure to pay tax, usury. He'll have much to answer for.
Then have you seen anything unusual in the market lately?
Can't say I have. The only matter of note is a dispute between 2 of our merchants. You're used to hearing petitions at your court. I wonder if you'd help me. 2 merchants, Forus and Hegestratus, argue over a disputed vase.
I've met those men, and heard something of the matter already.
I'm in an awkward situation. I was the one who ultimately bought the vase from Hegestratus, you see. Now, I must decide the matter. I'd be grateful for an objective opinion.
I can offer my counsel, for what it's worth.
Thank you. You say you've met these men. Are you familiar with the facts of the case?
Niech on też opowie.
I'd like to hear the case as you understand it, Lysias.
A week ago, Hegestratus agreed to sell for us a vase that was due on a shipment. When it did arrive, it turned out to be a different vase than the men had discussed, and far more valuable. Seeing this, Hegestratus returned Forus's coin and sold the vase to another buyer, me, for a larger sum. So, as you see it, who is in the right and who is in the wrong? The spirit of the contract favors the seller, Hegestratus, but the words favor the buyer, Forus.
Ale chodziło o konkretną wazę, której tam nie było. Tak jakbyśmy poszli kupić jeden samochód, warty przykładowo 30 000 i się na to umówiliśmy, ale przyszedłby tylko jeden za 60. I byśmy sobie roślili do niego prawa, ponieważ umawialiśmy się na jakiś samochód. Tak trochę bez sensu. To bym powiedział, że sprzedawca ma rację w tej sytuacji.
Clearly, both men had an understanding of what was being sold. Forus attempts to take advantage of the situation. By the spirit of the contract, Hegestratus was within his rights to return Forus's coin and keep the vase.
That's just as I determined, though it's reassuring to hear it from a neutral party. Thank you, King Jason. I appreciate your insight. I'll go inform those two of my decision.
The most interesting cases are those that can be reasonably argued both ways.
Racji każdej ze stron, ale jak? Chociaż tamten mówił się też na wazę, że miał dostarczyć wazę, ale to się nie udało i pieniądze oddał. Nie zatrzymał ich, więc... Co tutaj mamy? Potężny blok Jasona na dłużej ogłusza przeciwników. Jeśli Jason rani niezastawiających się wrogów i sam nie odnosi obrażeń, wejdzie w stan nawałnicy, w którym jego ataki zadają większe obrażenie. Spróbuję ten atak. A propos tych kupców, możecie też w komentarzach napisać swoją wersję, jeżeli macie ochotę. Kto według was miał rację? Mi się wydaje, że w dobry sposób to rozsądziłem, ale być może macie inną perspektywę na tę sytuację. Chętnie bym się z tym zapoznał. Jeżeli oczywiście macie ochotę, to nie jest przymusowe. I za każdym razem będzie ta animacja. Jeszcze raz na mapkę. Muszę zobaczyć, czy... Tutaj były 2 punkty, ale to widocznie był ten sędzia. Okej, muszę to obejść dookoła. Pewnie się polubię. Tak po latach to jest bardzo przyjemny powrót do gierki. Czy ja dobrze idę? Bardzo fajnie się w nią gra. I momentami jest nawet fajniejsza niż zapamiętałem. Tak po prawdzie. Chociaż nie ma ona najlepszych ocen, ale moim zdaniem jest naprawdę fajna. Damon?
Say, friend, you look handy in a fight. I am Damon of Crete. I could use a man like that.
Why? Expecting a fight?
No, nothing so dramatic. It's for a noble purpose, I assure you. As I said before, I hail from Crete. Let's say the person I represent could be as important as King Minos himself.
Go on.
I'm tracking a dangerous fugitive who escaped from the prison of King Minos. I have reason to believe this criminal has found refuge on Myken, working in the bowels of the arena. The man's name is Daedalus. I need only that someone bring me proof he's here.
What was this man's crime?
I'm not at liberty to say. I was sent here by the royal family of Crete. That's all you must know.
I tutaj mamy powiązanie z wcześniejszym wątkiem Kowala.
What kind of proof do you need?
Simple. A feather.
A feather?
The man keeps a pair of wings with him. Wings made from the feathers of a rare bird found only on Crete. I will be most grateful to the man who brings me one of those feathers.
Why not just inform the guard if this man is a criminal?
Relations between Crete and Myken are something less than friendly. Until I'm certain, it would reflect poorly on my employer if my accusations proved untrue.
Say you get your proof. What then?
Then I send word to the man I represent and await further instructions. Nothing more than that.
Hope you find what you're looking for, Damon.
And I hope you remember me, should you find your way into the arena's underbelly.
Nie zamierzam donosić na Daedala. Jedyne co, to warto byłoby go poinformować o tej sytuacji. Tutaj mamy kapliczkę Aresa, ale przed chwilą sprawdziłem, że chyba nie ma więcej możliwości rozwinięcia postaci.
Here is the post of Ares' watch, beacon of vigilance for all of Myken. The eyes of the king are forever open. He sees all that happens here. No threat may surprise this land so long as the watch remains.
I wonder, what are the people below? Do you think they feel secure or uneasy, knowing they are constantly under watch?
Pewnie się przyzwyczaili już do tego.
Yes, what is it?
Captain Akikios, I am King Jason of Iolcus. Senator Anaxagoras says you can assist me. Have you had any reports of suspicious men in the city?
Well, there's you, and that shit full of Ionians. But we're keeping an eye on them.
What about Black Tongues? I saw one in your market.
Black Tongues? In Myken? With all due respect, sir, this is the most secure port in Greece. Every ship is inspected personally by a member of my guard. Any black-tongued fool enough to come, we'd find him before he left the harbor.
I'd like to see your dock reports.
Not going to happen. Those reports contain sensitive and private trade information. If you had authorization from the entire Senate and the King, maybe I'd consider it. Otherwise, forget it.
So you'll do nothing. It's one thing to be confident, it's another to ignore a threat.
I'll not have you question my command, sir. Between Lycomedes' tournament, unrest in the Senate, and your recent trial, the people are on edge. Now's the time when violence can spread like wildfire. I need my men where they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Highness.
Pardon, sir. I'm Alexius, guardsman of the watch. I overheard your conversation with the captain. I too saw something strange in the market. Can't say if it was a black tongue, but one moment he was there, and the next he wasn't.
Did he have strange tattoos?
Yes, sir. All up his arm. Clean scalp. Strange dress. Moment he saw me, he turned down an alley. When I caught up, he was gone.
Keep alert, Alexius. Let me know if you see anything else.
I will, sir. But if I may, some advice. Seek the stork.
The stork? Who's that?
Criminal type. Smuggling, gambling, money lending, spying. He's got his fingers in many pies. I shouldn't say this, but he knows more of what goes on here than any senator.
If you want to know about crime, it's best to ask a criminal. Where do we find the stork?
There's the rub. We don't know who he is. We've tried to find him, but when it comes to the stork, people get forgetful. He's somewhere near the market, I'm sure of it. Perhaps you can track him down, being an outsider and all.
To może być problematyczne, ale spróbujemy. Mamy jakby dwa poboczne tutaj punkty na mapie. Tutaj też widzimy złoty, ale on nie jest tutaj dowzorowany na mapie. Odszukaj Bociana. Co czarne języki robią w Mykenach? Strażnik Alexius zasugerował, że więcej może wiedzieć tajemniczy człowiek zwany Bocianem. Jeżeli uda ci się go znaleźć, przeszukaj targowisko. Okej, więc musimy przeszukać targowisko, a być może go znajdziemy, ale to raczej nie będzie takie łatwe. To już raczej on nas prędzej zaczepi. Tutaj gdzieś chyba było jedno zadanie dodatkowe. W lewo? Okej. Musimy teraz skręcić w lewo i gdzieś tam powinniśmy się na nie natknąć.
And here a stage of sand, where actors bleed their lines before an eager chorus.
Bardzo kwieciście to ujął.
The arena cells, workshop, and champion's quarters lie inside. Do you seek passage?
I do.
Let them through.
Czyli tutaj pójdziemy pewnie do Achillesa. Wow, fajnie, na przycisk to mają. A tutaj też na fotokomórkę. Ciekawe, czy możemy mu powiedzieć o tym człowieku, który szuka dowodu, że on tutaj jest.
Jason. Good to see you again.
Możemy.
Why is nobody entering this tournament? Does no one wish to be king?
Some of it is fear. Rumor is this Dokkan is among the best fighters in all of Ionia. Others are waiting to see what Achilles will do. But I tell you this, a few gladiators were boasting that they'd enter. Those boasts stopped after they met with Patroclus.
Why will Achilles not enter?
Who knows what goes through the mind of that peacock? He doesn't fear any man, but he might fear the thought of being a king.
Could he be convinced to fight?
Patroclus might be able to talk him into it, but he doesn't seem to want to. You know, he might listen to you.
Daedalus, there's an agent of King Minos on Mycenae. He asked me to bring him a feather from your wings.
Good old Damon. As predictable as the stars. It appears my time on this island has come to an end.
You know him?
He's been chasing my trail ever since I fled Crete.
What if I told him you weren't here?
He might not believe you. He'd likely try to verify it from a second source. Unless you brought him the proof he seeks.
You want me to give him a feather?
A feather would earn you his trust, and then you could tell him any story you like. Say, for example, that I left in a hurry just this morning, headed for Alexandria. I don't want to pressure you, Jason. The wings are there. Take a feather if you want.
I must go now, Daedalus. I'll speak to you again later.
I'll keep my eyes open around here.
Ciekawe, czy możemy zabrać się Dedala na statek. Weźmiemy jedno pióro. Teraz pytanie, gdzie są kwatery Achillesa? Mogą być po tej stronie w sumie też. Ale tam pewnie jest wejście na arenę. Rozejrzyjmy się.
Stop! Only the champion and those he welcomes are allowed inside. Stop! Stop! Only the champion and those he welcomes are allowed inside.
Czyli póki co nie możemy tam wejść. Wrócimy do Daemona, tak? On miał Daemon. Damy mu to pióro i opowiemy jakąś bajeczkę. Okej. Spotkamy się przy Daemonie.
Back again. I hear you've been in the arena. Did you find anything feathery?
Is this what you're looking for?
That's it, exactly. You saw Daedalus yourself?
No, he's no longer here.
What do you mean?
Patroclus said he left yesterday. Unexpected, in a great rush. Left most of his things behind, including those wings.
Curses! Always a step behind. Did he tell Patroclus where he was going?
One of the gladiators saw him board an Egyptian galley, headed for Alexandria.
So close. But at least I've proof I'm on his trail. I must move quickly. Thank you for your commitment to justice, friend.
Wróćmy do Dedala, mu o tym powiedzieć.
A cruel world, death is sport. What do you need, Jason?
I sent your friend Damon off to Alexandria.
So I heard. Here's hoping he enjoys his trip. Once he figures out he's been duped, he'll be back. I'll need to be long gone before then. Time to move on, I suppose. Speaking of which, I hear you have quite a ship, Jason.
The Argo. Built by Master Argos. I don't boast in saying I've never seen her equal.
There wouldn't happen to be room aboard for a forge, would there?
I'd be honored to count you among the crew, Daedalus. If that's what you're asking.
It is indeed. I knew you couldn't refuse the world's foremost genius. A moving workshop. What better way to keep ahead of King Minos and his agents?
First things first. I've got work yet to do on Myken.
Of course. Any way I can help.
I must go now, Daedalus. I'll speak to you again later.
I'll keep my eyes open around here.
Coś mi się wydaje, że bardzo mu się może spodobać nasz statek. I pójdziemy później co do ostatniego punktu pobocznego na mapie. Później wrócimy na tarot i poszukamy jeszcze tego Bociana. Chyba żeby zadzwonić pod 600. Tutaj oni w coś się grają.
By Hermes, you're bad luck. I would have won that wager if you weren't bothering me.
A teraz nie pamiętam, czy też mogliśmy w to zagrać? Na jakimś etapie gry, czy nie? Coś mi się tak kojarzy, ale może być w błędzie. Bolo.
I'm Bolo. Who are you?
Well met, Bolo. I'm Jason.
Mind if I picked your pocket?
Yes, Bolo, I would. You shouldn't be doing that.
Where are this boy's parents?
Please. The stork says we'll all go hungry if I don't.
You know the stork?
Oh yes, he's my new father. He has many sons, but I'm the newest.
Bolo, can you tell me where to find the stork?
Oh no, I can't do that. He'll beat me something fierce if I do that.
I'll protect you, Bolo. I won't let him hurt you.
No, I couldn't. Tell no one who I am. It's his #1 rule.
Does the stork tell you to pick pockets?
All the boys do it. The stork says it gets easier with time. I hope so.
Bolo, the stork is taking advantage of you.
No. He got me out of the orphanage. I was beaten there and locked up without supper. With the stork, the beatings are much lighter. I'm seldom locked up, and sometimes there's a little supper. He's really very kind. Each month, he gives a fig to the boy who brings in the most coin. Isn't he a wonderful father?
If you stay with him, you'll end up in prison or dead.
But he's the only family I have. Sorry, Jason. I really shouldn't talk anymore. I'm supposed to be on the lookout for marks.
There must be someone else who knows the stork. Someone who won't be in danger if they tell us.
I agree. We'll find the stork on our own.
Nie ma co mu robić, więcej problemów. Poza tym jego sytuacja... niezbyt się poprawiła. To on teraz też jest zaznaczony jako ta misja. Tu jest Kufu.
Welcome, good sir. Khufu offers finest rags and tallow in all Greece.
I've no interest in either. I seek information.
Khufu offer help? What information you want?
I'm looking for the one they call the stork.
Ah, you and many others. Khufu cannot help you. Khufu, poor merchant, poor and foreign. Khufu knows not secrets of this land.
Then we take our leave.
One moment, foreign king. Khufu offers something else. Khufu, here you have great ship. Perhaps need boy? 2 boys help crew?
What?
Khufu offer fair price.
You trade in human flesh? You worthless wretch!
Foreign king misunderstand. Khufu still, learn speak language. Khufu offer only service, use of workers, not sale.
Your offer insults me. Don't insult me again.
Humblest apologies, good sir.
I to koniec drogi. Okej, czyli musimy się trochę wrócić. Jest dużo pustych straganów tutaj.
King Jason, I feel a bit unwell.
What's wrong, son?
I did what you said. I watched a match during the trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. It just scared me.
There's no glory in killing for sport, son. I hope you see that.
So much blood. It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fighter. I thought that's what you wanted.
Maybe not so much.
Sign up. It's time for you to go home. Find the next Yolkin vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home, report to the palace.
The palace?
I seem to recall an opening for a junior apprentice quartermaster.
Sounds important.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mogłem go od razu tam zasiągnąć, przynajmniej by nie robił takich głupot. Ale chciał się wykazać. Tylko czy to on nie był tym zadaniem? Nie, to zadanie mamy tutaj w porcie.
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreams. What glory to the nameless dead.
Only cargo past this point. Yes, what is it?
The man in Mycenae can't win forever.
So what if you do? You have no
Maybe
authority.
one of you lot will be the first
It's
to
important.
defeat Achilles.
The safety of Mycenae is at stake.
You're a king and you've proven your innocence. I can't just ignore the rules for you. What exactly is it you want to know?
Have you seen anything suspicious on the docks? Any strange passengers coming ashore?
We note every arrival on Mycenae. Apart from yourself and the Ionians, there's been nothing out of the ordinary. The dock reports would tell you as much.
You see them?
The reports are given to Captain Akikios at the end of each day. And if you've met Captain Akikios, you know he won't release them unless you had approval from the entire Senate. I wouldn't hold your breath. Athena herself would appear on Mycenae before that would ever happen.
No help here, it seems.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you obtain those reports. But I can tell you, I see nothing that would suggest a threat to Mycenae. And I inspect every ship that comes to port.
Very well, Dockmaster. Let's hope you're right.
Czyli na ten moment zostało nam tylko wrócić w okolice targu.
Sure, just step all over the nets. It's not like we're working on them.
Okej, skoro pozwalasz. Miłe uczucie.
Some think the odor of the docks foul, but I smell commerce and connection, culture and vitality.
Faktycznie, w portach coś takiego jest.
Like kings.
Werbownik?
You had the look of a gladiator from the moment you stepped off that ship.
Okej, to może spotkamy się, kiedy znajdę kogoś pomocnego w sprawie Bociana.
Let that be an end to it, both of you. My decision stands. The item in question was never discussed between the two parties. The contract is voided.
Praise be the justice of the guild.
This is outrageous. You favor Hegestratus since he sold you the vase. I'll appeal to the guild master himself.
Let no one accuse me of acting out of my own interests. King Jason himself lent neutral counsel.
No wonder. This is the sort of justice I'd expect to see on Iolcus, not Mycenae.
Silence! Now be off, both of you. Do not further disrupt this market with your bickering. They'll calm down in time. Thank you again, King Jason.
Nadal mi się wydaje, że dobrze zrobiłem, bo żądania tego nabywcy były dosyć absurdalne. O, kolejny kupiec.
Welcome. I hear you travel aboard a ship as large as a palace. Surely you need provisions for the voyage home.
Master Argos handles such matters.
Then I hope to see him soon.
I'm looking for the store.
Shh. Perhaps I might know something. It might help me remember if I knew you were to resupply with me.
Very well. I'll see that my crew speaks with you.
Excellent. Here's what I know. Seek out the merchant Hippia. Her stalls to the northwest. Her son Origin is a hopeless gambler. He owes a fortune to the store. He'd know where to find him.
Good to know. Thank you.
Hippia.
How about your friends? I have weapons for them.
Coś mi się wydaje, że nie potrzebują. Okej. Z tymi kupcami rozmawiałem. To pytanie, czy ona będzie oznaczona jako hypia?
Bread for sale? Hungry, sir?
No, thank you.
Welcome, sir. Looking for anything in particular?
You're Hippia, mother of Origin?
Oh, don't tell me you're here to collect more of his debts. Or are you one of his so-called friends? Why don't you leave my boy alone? It's because of scoundrels like you he's in this trouble with the stork.
Perhaps I could speak to the stork on your son's behalf. Happen to know where he is?
Who? Origin? He went to Hermes' shrine to make a devotion. Praise the messenger, it better work too. It's the last of our coin.
I meant the stork.
The stork? How would I know? My business may be struggling, but at least it's honest. My boy's the one who got mixed up with that rogue. But he's through with all that now, absolutely, completely through. He went to Hermes' shrine, a changed man. Oh, you should have seen his face this morning when I gave him the money. So devout and honest.
I hope the devotion will turn your fortune. Good day, Hippia.
Coś wątpię, czy on poszedł do tej kaplicy. Poszedł do kaplicy hazardu co najwyżej. On jest jednym z tych hazardzistów według mapki, którzy tam sobie grali. To co tej drogi? Tak. A, tu jest kaplica, to przepraszam. To faktycznie poszedł do kaplicy. Hermesa, tak. Wszystko się zgadza.
Woo! That's right, boys. Origin's coin is good and I'm taking all comers.
Origin, son of Hippia.
Who's asking?
My name's Jason. I've spoken to your mother.
Good for you. I've spoken to her too. Now, you here to play or chat about my relatives?
Origin, the stork wants to see you.
I bet he does. I owe him more than I can remember. I'll go see him once I win it back.
I don't believe you. Where will you meet him?
Why at his... Wait a moment. No. I'm not as dumb as that, am I?
Good sir, you'll be very discreet. Your name won't come up?
Here's some news for you. You're a speaking satyr. You don't think people haven't already noticed us talking?
Your mother thinks you're here making a devotion to Hermes. She might like to know the truth.
All right. Tell you what. We'll play for it. A game of wits. If you win, I'll tell you what you want to know.
And if I lose?
Then I won't. Oh, and you'll go back to dear old Mom and tell her you saw me making a devotion here.
A game of wits, you say?
Right. A simple game to test one's cleverness. Here's how it'll work. I pick the game, and you choose who plays first. That way, it's fair.
Hope you're feeling lucky, boy. What's the game?
The game's a simple one, as old as the hills. It's called 11. We'll each take turns playing a number between 1 and 4. Each time a number's played, it's added to the total. Whoever hits exactly 11 wins. If you play to a number over 11, you lose. Simple, isn't it? So tell me, do you want to play first or second?
Czyli musimy zbierać się do 11, ale czy to będzie taka prosta gierka? I lepiej zagrać jako pierwszy czy drugi? Może lepiej jako pierwszy, bo W przeciwnym wypadku to on może dozbierać do 11. Pierwszy. Zobaczmy.
I'll go first.
Then here we go. Play your number and let's see whose wit is sharper.
Tylko nie wiem, czy to się liczy suma ogólna.
I play 4.
And so the total is 4. I play 2. That brings the total to 6. Your turn.
Czyli to jest pula łączona. Okej. Czyli mamy 6. Maksymalna to 4, czyli tak. Jeżeli dam 7, czyli widocznie teraz przegram, bo nawet jak dam 1, aj, to zepsułem. Myślałem, że mamy osobne te pule.
I play 1.
And so the total is 7, which means I of course play 4, bringing the total to 11. It seems I win. Don't be too hard on yourself. There's few men in Greece can match the wits of Origin.
A slight exaggeration, perhaps.
I can't wait to hear you tell my mom how I've been such a good boy.
I need his location, Origin.
We just went over that. We played, you lost. That was the deal.
Let's play again.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? But what's in it for me?
You win, I'll pay off your debts to the stork.
That's a big number you're talking about.
I'll pay it.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's play.
I'll go first.
Then here we go. Play your number and let's see whose wit is sharper.
I play 1.
And so the total is 1. I too will play 1. That brings the total to 2. Your turn.
2. Więc dajmy 4.
I play 4.
And so the total is 6. I play 1. That brings the total to 7. Your turn.
I play 4, which makes 11.
8, 9, 10, 11. Great. Judging by your looks, I figured this for an easy one.
Time to pay up.
The stork operates out of the slums. He's got a little rag stand set up there. He's an Egyptian, calls himself Khufu. But be discreet. If you even hint that I told you, I'm as good as dead.
We'll say nothing. You did the right thing.
I've made worse wagers before, I think. Now leave me be, would you?
Udało się. Za pierwszym razem przegrałem, bo nie wiedziałem do końca, czy... Nie znałem do końca zasad. I muszę powiedzieć szczerze, że jak to zobaczyłem, to coś mi błysło, że on właśnie może być taką ważniejszą postacią. Coś mi się tak wydawało, że to był ten Bocian.
Foreign king honors Khufu yet again.
I don't think so. I believe who I honor is the stork.
So, you've learned my little secret. Was it Origin who told you?
He's not to blame.
Origin is in no danger. I forgive his debts. I'm actually pleased he sent you here. I think we can help each other. But first, what can the stork do for you?
There are black tongues on Myken. Have you heard anything?
Rumors, whispers in the streets.
Whispers of what?
What you already know. Black tongues in Myken. More than one. Other rumors too. Honorable Patroclus speaks with Ionians in private. I wonder what about.
Those mercenaries fight in the arena. What's so strange about that?
I hear Patroclus offered a contract to an Ionian champion named Dokach.
The champions of Ionia are guarded jealously by their war chiefs. They do not leave their homeland.
Stranger still, only one man has entered the tournament. Who do you think it is?
The Ionian champion.
Correct. Dokkan is unopposed. Not even Achilles has agreed to fight.
I can't believe one champion, even an Ionian, would scare off all competition, including Achilles.
May I suggest you put that question to Patroclus? Now, you have been given something of value, yes? I would expect something of value in return.
What is it you want?
I could care less if the Ionian wins or loses. Business goes on. But if there's only one fighter, we don't have a tournament. No tournament, no gambling. No gambling, no business for Khufu. You could convince Achilles to enter the tournament. He respects you.
Why? So you can turn a profit from your gambling business?
Think on this. If Achilles wins, Mycenae will proudly accept the rule of a native son. If Dokkan wins, there will be civil war.
I hate to agree with him, but he's right, Jason.
Very well. We'll go speak to Patroclus and Achilles. Something doesn't add up here.
Humble gratitude. Khufu keep little spies work hard. If Khufu learn more, little spy come to you.
Nawiązałeś kontakt z Bocianem. W porządku, zobaczmy tylko, gdzie mamy te zadania. Oba pewnie będą w okolicy areny. Czyli teraz musimy pójść po prostu do Achillesa, tak? Do Patroklesa. W porządku, ale myślę, że tym zajmiemy się już w następnym odcinku. Nowy zapis. Tak. Okej. Mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek wam się spodobał. Już w nim to by było na tyle. Zapraszam was na następny odcinek. I cóż, życzę wam miłego dnia. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.